Welcome back, anglers. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Ultimate Fishing Simulator, where we've got ourselves a little bit of a goal lined up for today, which is going to be trying to get enough funds to unlock a rod pod that'll work on the pier here for the next map we're in, which is... I actually can't remember what the name of this map is, so we'll get to that in time. For now, we're just going to keep trying to land what fish we can with the gear we've got, and then we'll hopefully be able to start seeing about having multiple rods on the go at the same time. For now, though... Oh, there we go. We just gotta wait for these guys to be interested and come take the bait. Although, truth be told, I might actually try to go to another area as well, or see what other parts of the map look like they have some decent fish to them, too. As, yeah, they're not selling for that much, really. Only 37. So if I use Hunter Vision... looks like more stuff is deeper down. I'm just trying to remember... what the way was to add more distance to fishing net, increase the reel speed. There's a way to increase like the amount of line, I think, between your float too. Oh yeah, equal and minus. Yeah, let's try to get into some deeper water with this if we can. And just see if that makes a bit of a difference. I kind of doubt it, but we'll just give it a shot anyway to see. I might even change up the bait to try something else too. Just one nice thing I will give to Ultimate Fishing Simulator is it does keep a lot of its information contained in itself and in the game. Like, when we go to bait options, you can see all the species of fish that might be interested in it. And that's pretty helpful for trying to figure out the rig or trying to go after specific ones you might want. And we'll just wait and see what happens with it being set down this deep. Oh, just another striped bass, eh? Well, we'll bring you in, because again, it's not too much of a fight from these little guys. And let's see. Okay, so I've got the fly. We've got the maggot we could try. There is the pea, but we'll try for the maggot. And maybe I'll try increasing the hook size just a bit. I just want to try to get an idea of... You know, it looks like there might be bigger fish over this way, so maybe we'll try more striped bass than that. Maybe we'll try over here and see. I don't know if that'll be too big for the area or what, but we'll wait and see what the little notice lets us know. Hook size doesn't match. Consider using smaller. Okay. I'll give it a moment just to see. It's like, I don't know if that just, like, means nothing will absolutely hit it, or we do need to... Oh, no. We got someone on. Just have to see what the size is like. Although he is giving up a bit more of a fight, so this might be a bit larger in sizing. Let's see. Yeah, selling for 79. There we go. Okay, so that's something I need to consider is... although it might say consider smaller hook size, that doesn't mean you won't catch anything with it. Let's get a nice toss out. And see if we can get another 1 or 2 of those for sizing. And then we'll should easily have enough to pick up the new rod pod we want. I just gotta wait and see what comes out of the deep for it. Oh. I don't think we've caught one of you yet. I'm thinking it's a bass of some kind. I don't think it's smallmouth or largemouth. The patterning... Oh, actually, it's largemouth. Okay, not too big, though. Rather tiny for one, but we can toss it back. And yeah, one more good catch, and we'll have enough to pick up the pod, and then we can try the bottom fishing out. See what we're able to start landing using that. And just wait and see what we might be able to pull in here. Oh, actually says the hook size is proper now. I guess maybe it goes off of whatever fish are in the general area. There we go. Not going to sell for too much, but that should be enough if we go into the rod pods to pick that up. Almost. We're a little bit shy of the money we need for it, so one more catch. Back out you go. And we wait to see what else comes after it. As a good sign was last episode, as we were reeling in the bottom rod, trying to figure out what was going on with it, we actually had, I think, one of the catfish swimming up, about to try to go for it. So hopefully once we can get the rod pod and we can toss the bottom, or the feeding, whatever you want to call it, out there, we'll get to see some larger fish striking. For now, we just gotta wait and see what we pull in. I actually don't think there's also too high of like a level cap for this game when you consider like all the options for like skill unlocks. It looked like there were still like maybe 5 or so to go, so I'm wondering if like maybe max level is say 15 or something. Because I don't know if you will like have things you can't pick up through the skill points and leveling up, or what for them. But there we go, that's what we've been waiting for. So now we can buy that, we'll equip that. You know what, we'll even sell that off because we won't be using it, so we have a little bit of money back. And let's see. Okay, use and hunter sense. Oh, there might be some stuff over here for it. Yeah, we can set that one in just like that. And you know what? I'm just trying to think of... Oh, actually get to see the fish jump a little bit. What rod would be... Maybe I'll try with the spinning rod too. And we'll just try to keep our ears open for anything that might happen to this one to our left. The only thing I'm not sure about is if I will have to check the line and change like the... Oh, there we go, something striking here. If I'll need to change like the depth setting. Oh, our first black crappie. Doesn't sell for very much, just $9, but at least we got something off there. And you know what? Maybe I'll change the size of this up back to bigger. Let me just bring this in and see where to go from, like... Because it's supposed to be a bottom feeding rod, so it should be easier to... Oh! Okay, well, I was actually able to toss that out. Let me see. Is there anything... Can throw ground bait. There's drag. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing any way to actually have it so that way it goes deeper in the water. I guess we'll just leave it be and keep trying with some of our other gear. Let's just see how it all goes. Actually, it might be two. Maybe there's not even like any of the bottom feeding fish that are in the area for it. You know, I'm going to do that. Let me bring that back out. Take that down. And we did have the one catfish over here that looked like it was interested. So set there like that. Just kind of see what happens to it. Then I can even... I could zoom like this, or I could even set this one down onto the rod pod too. Well, I'll just wait and see what happens. Because yeah, there's still a little... Okay, so one... So they don't match the area, or at least one doesn't. We'll just give them time and see what happens. Even with not matching the size for the area, at least we were getting something on here. You know, still trying to learn a little bit of the best way to fight for the game. Well, not bad. New record for that. We can sell that off for a bit of funds. And not hearing any chimes or anything for that yet. I think it was from this one that we had cast out and we had interest. Let me just take another look using Hunter Vision. After it recharges, because I guess it does have a little bit of a recharge rate. Nothing actually really looks like it's in the area. Okay, you know what? Let me go for a walk down the pier a bit and see if there's anywhere that looks like it'd be really good for us. Alright, we're looking for an area that... maybe over this way. Try that. And then we'll set that up. Put that on there. Oh, actually, hang on. I think I need to turn drag on. Yeah, we'll try that and see if we have any jingles go from it. Just take a little look. Yeah, I think that's a catfish possibly down there. Decent amount around. Probably what I'd want to do with this setup is actually have 2 of these bottom feeding rods at the same time. Just because I don't know if the fish would stay on them longer than another type. Like Russian Fishing 4, we were able to kind of go back and forth from what was on, and we didn't really have any fish that got lost off of the bottom lines. So I don't know if it'll carry over as like an idea here too, or what. But while we're waiting on that, let me try a long cast out with this and just see what happens. So I think for a while, all we're going to try working at doing is getting the funds up a bit more and seeing what new gear we want to pick up. I'll probably try changing out some of the lures and baits too, and take a good look at all the species we can find on the map. As we can probably play a little bit more towards targeting certain ones than others. And you're still not making any sound. Yeah, I got that message again. I think it's talking about the current rod in hand. Okay, let me reset that. Right, so that's too big, so maybe we'll try that. Actually, you know what? Oh. Is that all I have access to? Oh, my bad. I'm in my bag. I'm not actually in the store page. That's why I'm not having anything going there. Okay, stripe spotted. Well, we'll try this one out. See if maybe a spinner will give us more luck here. As it does say it is for more bass species that this map seems to have. Oh. There we go. Okay, it did take a little bit. But we got something good on. I just have to mind, again, how much fight is in it. I'm not actually sure what fish is on here, because I don't think we have the option of changing, like, the view for using the bottom rod. Whatever it is, it's got a good fight to it. Because this is pretty decent gear we've got for our bottom feeding setup. There we go, we're getting it in. I think we'll need the landing net for this one. Ooh, careful, don't want to go... Yeah, catfish. Okay. Don't want to be too... Oh! Actually didn't need the net for it, but it is a decent... A bit of a decent size to her. 3.56 kilograms. Sells for a nice little bit of money. And we'll toss that back. Yeah, so you know what? What I'll do Oh, actually, we have plenty of time. So you know what? Let me use the hunter vision just once more. See if there's a good spot to try. Maybe we'll just try way out. There we go. We'll do that. We'll put one thing and drag in. We'll put the rod in there. And then we'll try spin fishing with this other rod. Oh, so I was going to hit the boat for a moment there. So let's just slowly reel in, see if anything strikes us. But we successfully used the bottom fishing rod once, so we'll see if we can get anything more with it with some more time. But I'll definitely have to do a double check of all the species in this map and figuring out the baits and that to try with it too. Let's see, go real slow, because there's this one fish right there. Okay, no, I don't think I was interested. I should take a quick look. Does this say what techniques to try with it? No, just all the species that it could work on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, slowly bringing it in. So let's see what we got here. Looks like another species of bass. A largemouth. Sell for a little bit. Doesn't hurt to just keep bringing more funds in to try for better gear down the line. And we'll slow down to, yeah, just a little bit under regular retrieval speed. See if we can get a little bit more before we end today's episode. I'm not sure if the rain would have an effect on, like, trying a certain type of feed or fishing over the other. Like, with all the droplets coming down, would spin casting not be as good to use? Or should we try something else? You know what? Maybe we'll try over this way. Just see what we get for a little bit here. It doesn't seem like we got too much going on here, so maybe I'll even take out our other rod. I'll take that. I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular I should be trying to look for. Like, I don't have a lot of time with the hunter vision, and I don't think I unlock more time with it. Yeah, I have to wait till level 8. So we got plus 3 more seconds we gotta see. Oh, actually, if I want to, I could take a boat out. Okay, that's nice to know. I wasn't sure if that would be something we could do or not. Well, let's just toss this way out over there. And we'll back up a little bit. Set out the rod pod, set that up on it. And try also spin casting too. And see if anything strikes here. And maybe we'll even slow the retrieval a little bit more, just possibly to help. I don't know if there is better speed to be using depending on what lure type you're using, but we'll just try whatever we can. Oh. See a few fish out over there. See if we can get any interest from them. Nope. Nothing on the spinner, but looks like we'll get one more thing with the bottom rod. And not too big for whatever it is, because it's not quite putting up the same fight we had with the other catfish. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, another catfish. Just not quite as big as the previous one. So we'll put you back in the water. And with that, we'll just take our rod pod and end our episode of Ultimate Fishing Simulator here. Again, there's a lot to try out. A lot I'll have to just double check of what kind of species I'm going for and what lures and types to use. But at least we've been able to try out already the 3 different types of fishing that we had in Rush Fishing 4, which were float, spin, and bottom. And we still have fly fishing to try out eventually too. I'm kind of curious how this one will be, because I think fly fishing is the one type that's never really been done that commonly in fishing games. So we'll have to see how that plays out and what it's like. But for now, a decent weekend seeing more of this game. Thank you all very much, though. I'm running over my words a little bit here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you liked the video, be sure to give a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you all next video or episode, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.